Welcome to NHL Hockey News Report, and today we have a series called Boost or Bust. Now, the first video was about Ilya Kovalchuk, and during the video, I thought it was a great series. It was kind of weird, but here's the second player we have is Paul Stastny. Now, this is a very, you probably say, why bust? Because he's such a good player. Boost, and that's probably what it's going to be. I think it's going to be a boost. So let's look at what they lost first so they can get Paul Stastny. Now, first of all, they lost David Perron, and he had one of his best years ever. Won the most points, and probably this year he's going to have a little bit of down drop because everyone on Vegas was the best. So, James Neal was not, he kind of was a fell asleep kind of, even when he fell asleep, he kind of puts up 20 goals, but when he's awake, he puts 30 or 40. But that's how he is. So they got rid of him. He went to Calgary, and Perron went to St. Louis. So they needed some center depth, and they knew that. Jordan III knew that he needed center depth because they need Paul Stastny, and they have William Karlsson, and then went to Eric Holloway that should be a third to fourth line center. So that's what they need, a good second, to almost at first if William Karlsson gets hurt. So he's probably going to be one of the best, and along with William Karlsson, he had 43 goals, 35 assists, and William Karlsson last year had 9 goals. So that's pretty, he had a really big boost, and see why he got this far. So, I think, he's 32 years old, and July 1st he signed. They got some really good additions we'll be talking about in a different series, but, he got a 53.8 face-off percentage. That's very good, and that would really help him out with different players to get the puck into the zone. They got some good prospects this year, but this is how the lines are supposed to go to see how this would help them out. So Karlsson goes first as number 1 center with Smith, of course. And then we also have Mosterson. So I'll just put J.M. because it's such a long name. And then we'll put Stastny. Also goes right here, right? So Stastny, they say, with Tatar. This is what they're saying on NHL. So, and they also have Holler. They actually put on their left wing. You can also put him probably down at center. Usually he is, so, and then they have Cody Eakin and Alec Tuck. They'll probably move up to the second line. And, yeah, we probably have that. And Ryan Carpenter probably move up too. And Thomas Tatar goes down to the fourth line. Now on the left wing, I'm thinking they need a little bit more. That's what I'm thinking. They have Kirill and Nozak. And I think they need a little more. So, Paul Stastny really does strengthen this middle up because Washington had Kuznetsov and Backstrom and Chadwick Stevenson, all those guys, and they were good down the middle, and Vegas not so much. But they had great scoring and great defensemanship and goaltending, right, with Fleury. So, this would be another good price contender you can put right in your books. And we all know that Paul Stastny was always a great player. He always scored when it was necessary. In the Stanley Cup Conference Final against Vegas, I guess, and also Nashville. They destroyed Nashville all the time. Because now he's 32, a little bit older. See how this goes with him. But 19 games with Winnipeg, 4 goals, 9 assists. But in the playoffs, he had, and this year, playoffs, 6 goals, 9 assists, in 17 games, 15 points, plus minus was 5, plus 5. So very good, and this is a great pickup by them. And I'm going to say this is a boost for the Vegas Golden Knights. So we'll see how this is in 2018-19 season. And hopefully they can put what they need up. I guess, the other video I put about Paul Stastny, you probably say, why am I keep calling about Paul Stastny? Well, for a while, I'm probably not going to talk to him about him too much. But he was from Colorado at first, and he had a huge year in 2006 and 7 when he first started as a rookie at 78 points. So that is the most he ever had. But, oh no, wait, 79 points in 2009 to 10 when he was in Colorado. So, you know, whatever he is, you know, even his father was a legend too, an all-star, so, Paul Stastny, so, take some of those genes and use it in the Golden Knights to win a Stanley Cup. So that's all they need. And, you know, they have the pieces. They just need to put it together. But I say the left wing they need a little bit more help on because, of course I said, you know, Nosek, you know, I think they could try to get a better player. They need to. Maybe I'm saying, I don't know if this would ever work. Just putting out there Pacioretty, Jeff Skinner maybe. It would be a great one put on the left wing. I say it's a little weak on the left wing. Right wing, I think is pretty good. And down the middle, I think it's really good too. And defense, I think is really good too. It's just left wing. And goaltending, of course, so that's usual with Subban and Fleury. So we know how good Subban is. Malcolm Subban last year, you know, we knew when he was in the Bruins, not so much. But we knew how good he is now. I think they really found his goaltending. But thanks for watching for NHL Hockey News. If you want more content like this, subscribe, comment, like, and do the ding, and get the bell, and see you for the next video. And by the way, I won't be doing another video today because I'll be out today, so by Sunday I should have another video by the afternoon or the morning. But see you then. Bye.